Midway Mayhem fans, this is Dan and we are checking back in from the Universal Orlando Resort for another construction update for the Harry Potter roller coaster and anything else that happens to be going on around the resort. Of course, there's a lot of things to check out. Let's go! Well, the first thing that we're going to talk about is the setup for Eve. We said a little something about it in our last update and we can see all the lights right here. And that's a lot of lights. So we do have DJ M Squared, who's going to be spinning the beats. And this is the whole setup over here. And then we have the old Emeralds location over here. And I see some new paint or primer that's gone on to the outside of the building. We'll check on that in just a second after we check out all the setup for Eve. Tons of lighting rigs all over the place over here, and this one is right across by Hot Dog Hall of Fame, and then we have another one just right over there. Again, so here's the former Emeralds location, and we can see right there, not a whole lot of work on the outside of the building, except for here, where there's a lot of new paint or primer that's gone on. Everything else looks to be just about the same. Inside, a lot of work though. And the first park that we're going to visit today is Islands of Adventure. So you know it's going to be a busy day when it's 4 p.m. and there's still a line to buy tickets. The park has been seeing like 200-minute waits. We had to wait 10 minutes just to get through the toll booths, and look at the line just to get in. Remember, 4 p.m. and it's this crazy. Despite the longer lines, it only took about 5 minutes to get through the front entrance and no wait through security, and we're on our way. Alright, so let's check out the wait times. The park is open until 10 p.m. and we can see Spider-Man 90 minutes, Hulk is 60 minutes, Doctor Doom 80 minutes, Dudley Do-Right 70 minutes, Flight of the Hippogriff 75 minutes, Forbidden Journey 120 minutes, Hogwarts Express 30 minutes, Jurassic Park River Adventure 70 minutes, and Skull Island Rain-A-Kong 110 minutes. Yeah, it is definitely busy here today at the Universal Orlando Resort. Believe it or not, there's actually something new we need to talk about with Dr. Doom's Fearfall. The harnesses have been modified again and they've removed the seat belts, so that's kind of good news. And we have the test seat out front right here, and this is an accurate representation of how they look on platform. So yeah, no belts anymore. Should speed up operations. Would you just look at the mayhem out front of Spider-Man. Crazy busy today. A couple weeks ago we had Florida winter, now we're somewhere in the 80s and it's definitely hot enough to ride the water rides. And here's the big guy, Kong, with a 110-minute wait. Yes, you were seeing that right over there. And look at this line. That is nuts. Just like we covered in our last update, well, the walls are down around this drink stand. The henna art, as well as hair wraps, have moved over here. One thing to also remember is that the Jurassic Park River Adventure is going to be going down for annual maintenance about middle of January, and it's going to last through the end of the month. So if you want to get your rides on it, do it soon. Just in case you're wondering, River Adventure, yep, 45-minute wait currently. One thing we need to talk about, and it's one of the biggest things, is Camp Jurassic, because new trademarks have been filed, and guess what for? Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. It even says in the trademark that it could be used for amusement parks. Interesting, considering we said that Jurassic World was definitely on the table, and that new trademark, well, fits the bill. So with that henna area moved, what do we have? A new stroller parking area. Yay! Nothing new over here near the employee walkway that goes around the Triceratops encounter. And speaking of which, those buildings are still standing. Now we're gonna head over towards the front of the Discovery Center. Maybe we'll see some new markings. I'm not expecting them, but I do know something else is open, and that's the Overflow Bridge towards Hogsmeade. And that can give us a different vantage of many different things. See? The Overflow Bridge is open. Yay! Well, we just did a quick scope of the area. Nothing out in the water here in terms of markings, and nothing new on the midways in front of the Discovery Center. We'll keep you posted if anything changes. Let's check out the view from the Overflow Bridge. Well, look what I see. Already from the bridge we can see white tape, and that is a marking for demo or deconstruction. And we also have another flag right there for electrical in the center of the screen. And here's a look at the pathways for where the boat docks used to be. Looks a little run down, but then again, this area is hardly ever open, only when it's super busy. Well, this is a different view for us. Normally we're right over there, but this time we're getting a view of those barricades in the water for all the sediment to keep it out and whatnot. Nothing too different over here though that I'm seeing. And another view of some of those sediment barriers from the other side of the bridge here. So one final look here from the bridge, and speaking of the bridge, the going rumor is that there's going to be a 540-degree turn around this thing. So it's going to go up above it, round over here, and there's also a section that might go below this. As it is tall enough, we can see right there, you can definitely get a train underneath there. Who's ready for a little Harry Potter roller coaster construction? I am. Here's a look at that hut. One One thing I wanted to point out, in our last update we said it looked like an LED light bar was being installed to the side of the hut, but in post we noticed, well, it looks like either a gas line or a mist line. So we're going to have some smoke and fire effects probably.
Do they physically destroy?
What do you want?
Look at it. Load of sugar, 21 grams.
Where we headed? I'll man the exits. Some doubles
One other big thing to note is that a roller coaster train was on the track recently. It was all covered up, but we know that it is themed to Hagrid's motorbike with the sidecar. And no, it's not going to be a motorbike style restraint. You're going to be sitting up vertically. Well, that's going to do it for the Harry Potter roller coaster. Now we're going to take the Hogwarts Express and head over to Studios. See you drop track building. You're not fooling anybody. Definitely a little bit busier than normal here inside the King's Cross station for Harry Potter and the Hogwarts Express. We only had to wait maybe 5 minutes with Express. Now, some of you guys may be asking, what will the Harry Potter roller coaster car look like? Remember, we said it was going to be like Hagrid's motorcycle with the sidecar, just like this one in front of us. In fact, we physically have seen a photo of the train It just has a white sidecar here, but it looks pretty much identical to what you're seeing right in front of us. You're not going to be riding like a motorbike coaster where you're leaning forward. There is a T-bar that will be going between the legs, and you're going to be sitting up straight like normal. So yeah, no motorbike leaning forward, but this is the ride vehicle, per se, for the new Harry Potter roller coaster. Escape from Gringotts with a 100-minute wait. Ouch. In a previous update, we talked about the Allery over at Islands of Adventure and as well here at Studios. Well, you can wrap and ship specialty items and packages right here. And it's going on through January 7th, so make sure you get here quick if you want to do that. Alrighty guys, so here are the wait times. Park is open until 10 p.m., 100 minutes for Gringotts, 80 minutes for Minion Mayhem, 75 for Rocket, Men in Black is 35. And then we have Racing New York, virtual line only, same with Fast and Furious. Transformers is 50 minutes, Simpsons is 40 minutes, E.T. is 45. So yeah, definitely a busy day here at Studios. Fear Factor Live is going on right now. In fact, it's doing a late night show because of the holidays. Kind of different. And by late night, we mean 6 p.m. Men in Black Alien Attack, and it's been several weeks since I have ridden this, and it's going to be probably several more weeks because, well, Lockergate is still happening. That's right, the large lockers are still $2. Small ones are free. So remember to keep in mind, small lockers over here are free, and the large lockers, $2. These fit backpacks, cameras, things like that. These do not. It's kind of interesting because, you know, souvenir bottles, things like that, well, you can't even fit them in here. Alrighty guys, let's talk about Kidzone for a quick second. The going rumor was that this was going to be closing towards the first of the year. However, we have heard that Barney is scheduled through at least middle of January, so that's not going to be closing. But it doesn't mean that other areas might not close over the coming weeks and months. We'll keep you posted as this is all rumored for, again, Pokemon Snap Safari. And we're hearing that it might even be an Omnimover style ride. We'll let you know. One other going rumor right now is that if Kidzone does change into Pokemon, that E.T. will receive a new entrance. We're not sure if the ride would actually go down or anything else like that, but a new entrance would be needed. But this entire area is now going to be home to Pokemon. We'll see. So yeah, all of you big purple dinosaur lovers are going to be able to have Barney stick around for at least a couple more weeks through the middle of January. After that, well, we'll see. One other thing that we wanted to point out, since we do know of it, but there is some clearing and work vehicles behind Kidzone. Now we're not sure if that's going to be for Terminator and all the stuff that's going on over there, or if it could be for this. One other thing I wanted to point out is I know several of you out there don't exactly believe that Pokemon could be coming to Kidzone. Well, to be honest, I really don't care if you don't think it's coming or not, as I've seen some pretty decent evidence showing that it would. However, plans change all the time, could get canceled even tomorrow, who knows, or could end up at the 4th park. We'll let you know and we'll keep you updated as we see things happen, or not. Lay sigh, only a few more weeks left of pretty icicle lights. Well, this is new for me, a holiday viewing area and dessert party right here for Cinematic Celebration, as they have it set up right over there. Kinda neat, actually. And only a little while longer for the pretty lights here on Hollywood Boulevard. And just in case you were wondering, Cinematic Celebration is taking place at 9:45 p.m. with the late closings. And this is probably the only view that we're going to get of the work for Terminator, as we can see some new steel beams rising into the air right there. And we're also hearing that it's going to be a 360 motion theater, as in the whole theater itself is going to be spinning. We're going to have live action as well. It's Prom Shop time. Let's take a look and see what's new this week. And as we enter, I'm still seeing a bunch of holiday decorations, things like that. Wreaths, garland. So this one right here has a shamrock something, and that was for St. Patrick's Day. No Dino Chow or anything for the Triceratops encounter over here. Some ornaments, Coca-Cola wise over here. And then we head inside the Horror Nights area. Not seeing too many changes right off the bat. Everything looks to be just about the same. Couple characters here. Still have the stuff from Halloween Horror Nights right there. Waffle Bananas Foster. Yum. Mummy desk, yep, still here. Some of the different artifacts and drawings. One of the creepy chances, yep, she's still here, hasn't left. Embarcadero sign, also still there. Walk around the corner over here and see if there's anything else new. Well, the wreath is new, that right there. Model dude, not here. Another giant wreath. Couple signs, things like that from Mardi Gras. Yep, game sign still here, hasn't left. Right around over here. And up the stairs, not seeing anything different. Still see that one right there. Still see the tasty dog. Volcano Bay sign is still here with the cheese pizza. Waukita sign, yep, hasn't left. Some new signs here featuring Halloween Horror Nights. So these are new. Yeah, almost looks like it was a giant mural in a sense, but those, $50 each. And we have other signs over there. Some uniforms. James Dean, Marilyn Monroe, t-shirt things right here also. Surfboard. Another Volcano Bay sign right there. View your photos here. A giant wreath and a tree. There's that surfboard again. That sign with the pizza, yep, also still here. We have that construction sign from Disaster and Terminator, of course. Some of the items here, Pharaoh's Gold still here as well. And those Universal metal signs, well, they've been gone for a couple weeks now. But that's going to be just about it here at the Prom Shop. Don't forget, if you are interested in doing photos, well, there are some backdrops right here at the dark room. So you can walk in, scan your pass and all that, and get some neat photo packages. And yes, yet again, we have missed the Pass Holder Lounge, only open until 4 p.m. Well, we've got other things we got to cover. But again, this is what it looks like. It's a lounge, has Coca-Cola, has tables, has chairs, and that's about it. So it's been awfully quiet when it comes to Universal and their announcements, and we're hoping that maybe sometime in January we're going to hear more about the project here at T2 and the Harry Potter roller coaster, some details and whatnot. Again, going rumor is that this is going to be a live action show with Bourne, as in Bourne Identity. The theater itself is going to spin. You're going to have characters, all that sort of stuff. Fingers crossed, we'll have an announcement soon. Well, you guys already know it's very busy at the park, but again, we want to check up on our wait time indicator, Despicable Me, Minion, Mayhem, and it's showing 70 minutes. Yep, that's quite a line, including the outdoor queue being full. Yeah, then we have Shrek 4D directly across the way with only a 20-minute wait. Now, we said in an update a long time ago that Shrek may be leaving for something like How to Train Your Dragon. We haven't heard any new information for that, but if anything else comes up, we'll let you know. Unfortunately, guys, we have way too much stuff going on right now. We're not going to be able to catch the Macy's Parade, which is at 8 p.m. tonight. If you are interested in checking it out, well, search our YouTube channel as we've featured it in other videos in the past. Again, holiday decorations are only going on through January 6th, so if you want to see the Hogwarts castle all lit up and all the lights around both parks, get here quick. And one final look here at the front entrance for studios, all decked out with the holiday lights and the inflatable for the Macy's Parade. Gonna be gone here come January 7th. Well, guys, that is gonna do it for another video here from the Universal Orlando Resort, and I am very pleased to say that we saw some new work for the Harry Potter roller coaster theming. So we have moss and everything else looking like ruins over there. And we also physically know that a train has been on site, as in on the tracks. I don't know if they were doing any testing or just clearance envelopes and whatnot, but we'll let you know if anything else changes, of course. Then over at Jurassic World, or Jurassic Park, a new trademark was filed, Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, which is very close to Camp Jurassic. Interesting. Then over here at Studios, we saw a little bit of the work going on for T2's replacement, rumored to be Bourne. As in live action, they're going to have actors and screens and the lights and all that. Remember, the holiday stuff is ending on January 6th, so if you want to see it, you better get here quick. We're going to have more updates from here, so if you like what we do, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Midway Mayhem, and I will see you out on the Midway.